welcome back to my channel. My name is LisaRee. For those that are new here, if you are new, welcome. Return subscribers, what's up? How you doing? You know what it is already. As you can tell by the title, y'all, we are doing a little bit of everything in this video today. It's going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, slash story time, slash testing new products, honey. It's going to be a lot of different things, but it's a good video. I want you guys to go ahead and let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So, like I told y'all, I have so many new products down here that I've recently bought. A lot of new goodies down here. So I figured let's go ahead and let's just do a whole full. I thought to do at first, y'all, a testing new product kind of video. I said, do I want to label it as that? And I'm like, nah, not really. Because a lot of it, yes, is new. And a lot of it's not so new. But a lot of the new stuff is new to me products. Like the Born This Way Too Faced Concealer, the Butterscotch. I've been wanting to get my hands on this, finally got it. The Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. I'm trying to get into liquid highlighter, y'all. But the thing I'm really excited about is this Profusion Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin. This is so many words. Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin Perfector. That's what this looks like. I got it from Walmart. It retailed for like $6, I think it was. Something like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and prime my face first. This is the Milk Hydrogrip Primer. Y'all already know about this. This is Bay. This will be... Why my mirror's on from me? Honey, all over the place. All the products will be listed down below in the description box per usual. So y'all, I had gotten some feedback about this video idea that I had. I posted it. If you're not following Instagram, like, what are you doing? Go ahead and follow this. It is free. It's down below. But I made a post and asking, you know, what did you want to see next from me in regards to YouTube content. Wait a minute. And I also asked, you know, I post a lot, as y'all can tell by now anyway. Most of my vlogs have my boo-boo in it. You know, he's in mostly all the vlogs that I put up or whatever. That's because we're always together. I love him. Like, so anyway, for my women that follow me on Instagram, we like a whole family over there because I've been on Instagram for like the longest. Instagram's where I started in like social media for real. I mean, I had a Facebook account in college, you know what I'm saying? But it was like a college thing then. Instagram is where I really joined and got a real good community, I feel like. And it started out being mostly fitness, you know, that's what I did, still do. But, you know, a lot of people followed me, you know, for my fitness journey and all that kind of stuff. And we followed each other and just kind of got motivation and inspiration off each other. And so anyway, I posted, you know, I always post on boo-boo and stuff. And I'd be like, you know, just talking about how we met, and I'm like, do y'all really want to know, get like have a story time kind of video on YouTube where we just do makeup and talk about love and waiting on the one that God, keyword, the one that God has for you, not just what you want or because you feel like you're ready to date or be in a relationship, that kind of stuff. And I got some positive, overwhelmingly positive response of yes, you want to see it. So I was like, okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do then. So this video is gonna be like a get ready with me slash story time slash are we doing new products or doing our face makeup. So it's going to be kind of all over the place, just a disclaimer now, but you know, it's going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this Skin Perfector thing. Y'all, I got the shade. Now again, this is drugstore, Walmart-ish, so you know how shade range can be, y'all. It could work, it could not work. This is a shade Deep 3 Neutral. I got it because I saw the word neutral on it and it said deep. You can't see it, but it's on the back. So anyways, we're going to apply, honey, and we're going to see what she's going to do. You know, everybody's joining this whole... should I put it on my face first? I'm going back in my hand first. Everybody's joining this whole skin tinted moisturizer. Ooh, it looks like it'd be promising though. Gang. And I saw, y'all know this is by, also I didn't tell you, this is by Profusion Cosmetics. They have some really good cheap eyeshadow palettes. You know, they have a lot of fallout in them, the ones I've gotten thus far since I got into makeup. But the palettes are pretty bomb. Make sure my time ain't timing out. Anyway, the palettes are pretty freaking bomb. Like, the pigment that you get in the eyeshadow palettes really pay off. So this is what it looks like on my hand. It's not even really running for it. Well, she kind of thick, sis. She ain't really running for it. See my hand I'm holding my hand down, clear as you can see. And it's not really a runny type product. So that could be good. That might mean she may have a little, you know, coverage to it if she this thick. So let me go ahead and take a lot of my brush and just kind of see if it smells like anything. Apply it to my face, and then we'll get into chatting, y'all. Me and doing makeup, I don't know how good I am with that as far as chatting and talking at the same time. I mean, doing makeup, I don't know. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a fail already. I probably should have tried it out a little part on my face before I just went in with it on my face, whatever. and definitely before I prime my face. But I don't know, child. Let's do one side of it. We may have to do a mixing kind of concoction today. I don't know. Since this is my first time, of course. Dang, this kind of, wow. That little bit I picked up off my hand here. Look how it's spreading though, y'all. I mean, fix it, Lord. It's clearly a different complexion, a different color. We get it, okay? But again, this is what you run into with drugstore. You know, nothing is promised. When it comes to us deeper skin tone, they be thinking that they're getting it right, and this is considered deep though. Okay, I would definitely not consider this to be deep. Far thing from deep, if you ask me. But you know, okay, it does. I'm not sure this is my brush cleaner I'm smelling, or is it a little scent on the in this product? I don't know. But I mean, other than the color being like definitely light, and I told y'all, if anything with makeup and you're not sure in regards to what your color is and stuff, it's best to go darker than lighter. If you have a better chance of, you know, fixing stuff and everything like that. But I mean, outside of this color being way off though, in all honesty, I'm loving how this is looking. The coverage is provided. What did it say on here? Oh yeah, it's my bad. I'm reading the thing to y'all. Hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, natural satin finish. Where's my alarm? That's my alarm to film. I'm already ahead of my life right now. Hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, natural satin finish, and it does have SPF 15. That's another thing a lot of these companies trying to do, to everybody gravitating towards a skin tint and making sure they put some kind of skincare-ish related product in it, whether it be sunscreen or some other kind of skincare product item. What product? I said item. I meant product. So yeah, anyway, this is what one side looks like. Let's see if it's going to oxidize down though. I don't know. It could oxidize. It could be a lot darker. But this is what this one side is looking like. Ooh, child. It's clearly not my color. Alright. We're going to try to see what we can do with, like, you know, bronzing the face up. I'm going to use a cream bronzer. I cannot talk. I'm going to use a cream bronzer on today, you guys. And we're going to see if that's going to help to balance out everything. This looks really yellow and really, it's very yellowish. But other than that, like, honestly, it's drying from my hand too already. I honestly like how it applied though. Let me go ahead and finish out putting this on. We're going to start the chat part of this, because I told y'all, me trying to talk and doing it at the same time, I don't know how it's going to go today, but we're going to try, sis. We're going to try. Y'all asked for it. My Instagram family asked for it, and they follow me here, so you're going to get it. Just go ahead and conceal, but let's get into the conversation, y'all, about love. Finding love. First of all, I want to know how many of y'all are single. I want to know who I'm dealing with, you know, who I'm talking to. I know who I talk to on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, the people that have requested the video. I know who you guys are, but as far as my new YouTube family, we're growing. You know, by the way, if you haven't already subscribed, sis, what you're waiting on, go and subscribe. All right, that's what we do over here. I talk a lot. I am a medical social worker by day. You have read my About Me section to tell y'all that, honey. But talking to me is just what it is. So, but talking to me doing makeup, I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it today. All right, I'm trying this new method too, y'all. I'm seeing all over YouTube and TikTok and stuff about, you know, not going super ham with concealer, but placing it literally in just the areas where you need it at, and kind of providing that lifting of the eye kind of effect with the concealer. So I place a little bit of it right there, and we're gonna see how you'll see how I blend it out. So anyway, let me know, honey, who all are single that's here on this video today. What's your stats is? Are you single, you know what I'm saying, kind of with somebody? Are you in a situationship? We're gonna talk about all that, honey. Been there, done that, okay? Are you in a situationship? What they call it, a textationship? I don't know how to say it. You know, you get what I'm saying, all right? Let me know what your situation is, chat. Or, you know, we got some women here that are married too. You know what I'm saying? So, honey, that's what I'm trying to strive for. Put a ring on if you like it. Like Ree said, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I said Rihanna. Beyonce, clearly. But yeah, so first of all right, so I'm just going to give you a backstory, right? About me and love. Alright. Again, I'm trying my best to talk while doing this. I'm not that, I don't know how good I am at multitasking with doing makeup and talking at the same time. I am super excited about this product though. And it's so cute, look at the packaging. Just this little mini size. The big one, y'all, I'm all on top. I told you it's going to be all over the place. Fair disclaimer, it's going to be all over the place, okay? It's just a real chill, laid back kind of video today, sis. We ain't with all that extra scripted. I have nothing in front of me, no script I'm reading off of. I'm just going, okay? I have been single. Me and my boo, first of all, I'll give you a backstory about us. Child, it'll be a year next week. I cannot believe how fast time goes by. Like, I literally feel like I just met him yesterday. And it's already a year later. Like, next week on the 26th, I'm filming this on the Friday, today's 21st. On the 26th of this month, it'll be a year for us being together. I can't talk clearly. But anyways, okay, this is the consistency I would like. I mean, color I would like for a concealer. So I'm glad I chose this concealer color. This is Butterscotch, by the way. Everything down below, honey. So yeah, anyway, child. We met, like I said, it'll be a year this month on the 26th. That we've been together, official, you know, relationship, that kind of stuff. So prior to that, honey, when I tell you, I say that my real relationship that lasted me a good bit of time into my high school years, college years, was my first ever boyfriend at 16 years old. You know, and we dated for like what, 5, 6 something years into it was high school into college, basically. And so anyway, I consider that, hold on y'all. I consider that to be one of my most serious relationships, clearly. I'm trying to think with a new brush. Oh, make sure I got this on my chin good. Alright, so far I'm looking how's looking. I hope my lights aren't too bright to be washing out anything, but so far she's giving what she's to give. We're gonna balance this all out. I believe we're gonna get it together today. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, so I consider that to be my most fruitful relationship, I guess I can say. Longest relationship, basically, okay? Long story short, we didn't work out how I thought. See how I'm taking this upward, kind of like trying to lift the eye. Do you see the effect I'm kind of going for here? Hope y'all see it. It didn't end how I wanted to end, okay? Like, I thought he was going to be it, child. I thought that he was the one for me. I thought we were going to get married. And so, anyway, to say the least, you know, things did not end well how I, in my head, my young, naive head at that time, thought they would end. And so, you know, from there on, you know, all into my young adult years, I am 30, dang, how old I am? 32. I'll be 33 in October. 32. So in my young adult years, you know, after him, I didn't have anybody else. And y'all, let me tell you about me, first of all. I'm kind of person, I don't put up with a lot of this concealer's really bomb now. I like how I blend it out. I'm going to use my sponge for the rest of them. I'm not liking what the brush is giving me as far as under my eye. I'm a kind of person, y'all, I'm a no-nonsense kind of person, okay? I don't deal with a lot of stuff. So if dudes don't come correct, I have no problem cutting you off. Like, I have none. My tolerance is 0. Because I feel like, y'all, my time just cannot be wasted. Because I feel like time is so valuable, you can't get that back. So I'm not into having my time wasted. You know, so anyway, I've had guys I've dated. I say dated in a very loose way. You know, nothing serious for the most part. When I say done it all, not done it all like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, take that back. Not done it all like that. But as far as, you know, trying to be more diverse in my dating, I've dated a white guy. Okay. Okay. Anyway, child, I dated a white guy. All right. I liked him because at that time, y'all know I'm into fitness and everything. I was literally doing shows and stuff then. It was super cut, you know, lean, shredded, whatever you want to call it, all that kind of stuff then, right? And we met at the gym, so I was like, okay, cool, you know. So well, these black men ain't what it is for me. Clearly, let me give it a shot for, you know. So it is what it is, okay. That's what I did, and you know, that didn't work out either, child. You know, it was cool where it needed to be cool for, but other than that, it wasn't the job for me either, to say the least. So anyway, that didn't work out, okay. All right, so on to the next, all right. Because I told y'all my tolerance is like 0. If you don't come correct, I would just, either I'm going to exit stage left, I'll invite you to exit stage left. You know, so that's how that happened, right? Alright, so moved to my first college, well not college, out of college, my first job out of college was in Opelika, Auburn area. If you're from Alabama, you have 2 main, well, Auburn's I ain't really considered because it's Alabama all day, roll tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You know, it's just a little town, you know, not a great state, Auburn, you know, but they're cool and everything. The town is great to actually live in. So I moved to that area for my first job out of college, child, and everything like that. So I met a guy in that area that I thought, you know, that time I had gotten to a point, I'm not going to lie y'all, to where I'm not going to act like it's all perfect just being alone and I was just so hard and I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. You know, yeah, I had moments where I got lonely and I wanted, you know, the attention of a man, put some concealer in my eyes. the attention of a man, somebody to hold me, and we're gonna do it last, matter of fact, 'cause my eyes increased really bad. But anyway, hold on, cut this off real quick. So look how good this concealer blended out though, y'all. Like, I like that. And I like how complexion's looking so far. Like, it's kind of like it's oxidizing down to me a little bit. What do y'all think? To me it is. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and, I told y'all I never really do cream bronzer type ordeals. I'm gonna try a lot of new stuff today. New to me kind of products. I've tried this once before, but we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to use this to deepen up kind of what's going on here because my face is very light right now. So let's go ahead and apply this real quick. I'm gonna kind of go in a little bit heavier with it too, because I know that I'm gonna be going over it with powder, of course. Just a little bit more than what I would for the powder, and for the fact that this color is not my color with this Skin Perfector thing here. So just a tad, but I don't go too ham. So I feel like I'm all official trying new stuff today. So yes, with the guy, okay y'all, I don't know how it's going. I don't know how it's going, but I hope it's going. I'm gonna set this brush and kind of try to work to blend this cream bronzer ordeal out here. It's really a foundation stick. I'm using it as a bronzer. I'm trying to make sure that my camera doesn't stop recording too, because my memory card is full, so I keep looking down trying to make sure I'm not talking, doing all this talking, and y'all even catching what I'm saying. I'm kind of stamping it in first and then kind of dragging it a little bit, not trying to drag to where I lift the product or the foundation up in the concealer, but just enough to we can blend it out. Alright, so like I was saying, the guy in Auburn I thought was going to be something in a way. You know, he's the kind of guy, y'all, that won't play around. You know, well, I'm not even going to say that much because I really felt like he had good intentions. You know, some guys are just not ready. You know, we can be ready all day as females. We know, you know, what it is we want. You know, and I'm that kind of person, like, I ain't got time to be playing around. Like, I'm getting up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not old, but I'm not young either, okay? And I don't want to be, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. I just don't prefer to be 40 and me having my children and starting a family. That's just me. You know, I want to be in my prime like I am now, I feel like. You know, we're having kids and settling down, all that kind of stuff. So to say the least, honey, time is just something I don't have to be wasting. I'm not saying I want to rush getting into anything as far as rushing a marriage or rushing having children. Not saying that. But at the same time, I just know what I want, sis. That makes sense. Okay? So anyway, I thought he had all potential in the world. He talked the talk, child. Because I'm the type of person, y'all, when I meet somebody, I make it known. I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to say, oh, you know, just what I'm trying to say, tiptoeing around and stuff. You're going to know it's going to be plain. I'm going to make it very plain to you what it is that I want. You know, for the long term, I'm not here just to be talking about being boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm too old for it, for one. You know what I'm saying? So my ultimate goal is marriage. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else put it in a more frank way. You know, so I could have probably scared a lot of guys out. Like I said, I'm just very straightforward. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men can't handle that. All right? Because trust me, I know from experience. A lot of them can't handle it. And you know, if you can't, that's fine. Just say that. Don't waste my time. Basically, is all I'm saying. So anyway, you know, instead of him just telling me that's what it was, right? Of course, he wasn't one kind of guy that leads you on making you think it was something that he was going to want eventually. You know, he wanted to warm up to you, get to know you, and all this kind of stuff. But that was the story to me anyway, huh? You know, and I was, you know, younger then, of course, you know, so a lot of stuff in that child. Ooh, when I tell you, classic words, you live and you learn. Fact, you live and you learn. Okay? So basically, you know, he talked the talk, made it sound like, you know, ultimately he would want what I wanted. It's just that, you know, he wasn't there yet and all this kind of stuff. And he would do stuff, he would make me feel as if he was gonna be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But something deep down in me, it was like I was in a sense of denial as well. I wanted to be what I wanted to be, but I knew, deep down I knew that he really truly wasn't the guy that was ready for the things that I was ready for. And my whole thing, what shook me was though, y'all, honestly, is because he's so much more older than me. He's 38, probably 39 now. Yeah, probably 39 now. So again, you see the time, the age difference there. You know what I'm saying? So I've always liked older guys because I just feel like these young dudes, I don't have time to be playing around. Like, and I assumed at that time, I was ignorant to assume that, and bring some of my jaw down here, the excess up here. I was ignorant to assume that all older men would be so mature and know what they would want and all this kind of stuff. And honey, far from the truth. Sometimes you can't put a number on everything, you know, or age is not a factor in every situation with guys, as I said, as I mean anyway with that. You know, I can't think that all guys, just because they older, they're gonna know, oh, okay, well, they more stable, or they know what they want by a certain, you know, it's not the case. Basically what I'm trying to say. And so anyway, I'm thinking that because he was so much older of a guy, that he would be ready for serious relationships, you know, married, ready to settle down, I put too much on the side. So I'm gonna do is take my foundation brush and go under the bronzer because it's very heavy right here. And I got a glare from my light source, and I kind of like my mom's trying to see what it's looking like. Kind of go under there. See how they kind of help to level it out a little bit. So kind of going over it too with my foundation brush, just to buff around those edges, but trying to keep my concealer area where it is too. That looks a little better already. Same thing on this side I'm gonna do. So yeah, basically y'all, I thought that, you know, him being an older guy like he was, I said, okay, well, this got to be it. He's got to be sick and tired of, you know, playing around. He should be ready for what I'm ready for. Again, he was like 30 something, a lot older than I am. He's 39 now, I think. A lot older than I was at that time, but he was still on some kind of game kind of stuff, in other words. Where he kind of made me feel like, almost like leading me on, knowing that he really didn't want the things that I wanted during that time anyway. It's funny how things work out. So I'm going to get to what I'm saying about that in a minute here. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on my hand, the back of my hand like this. Kind of get it going. This is what it looks like, a very rosy colored blush. Y'all know I'm not really into blush like that, but I'm trying to get into it. So we're going to try this out. I'm going to take the butt of my beauty blender here, pick it up, bounce a little bit up off of here, off my hand. And we're going to smile. It smells good. It smells like candy or something. Do y'all even see it? I see just a little bit. So yeah, the guy I was talking about in Auburn, y'all. I'm all over the place, shut. I told you I'm be all over the place. I'm trying. Me and talking doing makeup, I be having to concentrate doing it to me, but anyway, honey. He wasn't it. You know, he talked the talk, made it sound like he was gonna be, you know, that guy. He was, this is the things that he would want eventually and all this kind of stuff. You know, he made it sound like, well, I'm just not there yet. I'm not, he kept saying to me, I'm not there yet, but you know, who's to say I'm not gonna be there? I want those things, it's just not right now. You know, he didn't, I don't want to say he led me on, because in a lot of ways, I told y'all I was in denial because I wanted it to work, because I liked him so much. I said, oh my God, he's it. I want this to be it for me. What we want all the time is not what God wants, okay? So that's, if you don't hear nothing in this video, hear that. What we want sometimes is not ultimately what God wants. Alright? And so anyway, I feel like had I listened to what he was telling me in the beginning, I could have saved myself a lot of heartache, or a lot of, you know, the things that I felt when I realized that, okay, this guy's not going to be, you know what I'm saying? So he would tell me, he was like, well, I'm just not really secure yet, you know, because he's kind of going from job to job. That kind of thing. He had children. Nothing against people that have children, but I just ultimately, I knew me and the type of person I am. I never really want to date a guy that had children. Just being honest. Nothing against children. I love kids. I cannot wait to have my own child, you know, one day. But it's just that this is very light too. I feel like I can really build this up. I like how this is looking, y'all. I like this so far over the powder blushes. You know, I told y'all blushing me wasn't a thing for real. Because I just didn't like how it looked on me. I feel like I don't know if I was doing it wrong as far as putting it on, but I like this way of putting it on a lot better. And you can really build this blush up too. This is the milk blush I was telling y'all about. Like, you can really build it up. I feel like I can go on my face with it, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather use this beauty sponge. So anyway, say the least, child. You know, he was kind of one of them guys that I was basically, at one point I was just in a textuation basically with him. We would text back and forth. You know, he liked talking on the phone. He would call. And I don't want to say he led me on in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways he could have just let me be if he knew that's what he didn't want ultimately. And so anyway, long story short, we didn't work out, okay? So I just got nerved. I said, okay, no matter how much I want this to work, it's not going to work, because this is not ultimately what he wants. You know, and he just kept telling me, his thing was, he would say, oh, it's not what I want right now. I'm not saying that I don't want it ever with you, it's just that I don't want it right now. You know, my whole thing is, I'm not going to turn around you forever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short, honey. And so I just had to pray about it. I prayed about it, and I was just like, God, just let me know. Should I walk? Should I just, you know? And I really felt it in my spirit, y'all, to where I was compelled to just leave it alone. When I leave stuff alone, y'all, I'm not gonna respond to your texts, your calls, your Facebook Messenger messages, nothing. It's just, I'm just gonna walk. I don't know why I've always had, it's good. I say sometimes a toxic trait to have, because I'm so, I don't say cutthroat, but when it comes to guys, I guess 'cause I've been through so much stuff, and guys I know that didn't mean me well, or didn't mean well by me, You know, so my tolerance, like I said, is 0. So I'll walk. I don't care how much I like you, how much I have fallen for you or whatever. If I know that you're not for me and you're not ultimately trying to have things that I want, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, so anyway, let's go in with the highlighter. This is the Rare Beauty in the shade Flaunt. This is new for me. The packaging on this is very, very, very luxe, very cute. Yes, ma'am. We're going to use a little bit of her. We're going to try to use a little bit of her. Do the same thing, put it on the back of my hand like I did the blush just now. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, the lights ain't done no justice. Ooh. I like it. My face looking real dewy. We're going to powder her down though. She'll be looking matte at the end of the day. Okay, so far, again, it's still not matching, but we're going to go over powders. And, you know, I just did my cream products. I'm doing my cream products right now. Let's go ahead and use this this highlighter. I'm excited to see how this is going to look, y'all. Ooh. That's it, kind of blend. Oh, my God. Beautiful. Ooh. 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 Do y'all see? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm done with the cream products for now. Let's go ahead and set everything with powder. Because I already am pretty sure, but actually I have not even creased how normally. I forgot to do my eyelids. I haven't even creased how I normally would crease with a concealer yet. Let's do my lids real quick, just a little something. I'll have this applicator on here too. It's nice. So yeah, where I left off at, right? So the guy in Arbor. So anyway, basically knew that he was not gonna be the one for me to play around too much in the end with me. And I told y'all, me and my tolerance with guys that play is 0. So I just exit stage left. And so anyway, from there on, honestly, y'all, like I told y'all, I've talked to guys, but we weren't like talking, like seriously talking. Basically. See the difference that concealer made, how I make my eye look a lot more woke compared to this one. So, anyways, so I just got to a point, so I just prayed to God, because I was like, oh my God, like, and it's one thing you should never do, y'all, when it comes to comparing yourself. You know what I'm saying? I looked at other people around me in the age range that I'm in. I'm like, man, people my age now, 30-something, are married. You know, they got kids. Here I am still single with nobody. I'm like, God, you know, I just thought God would just, you know, punish me or something. I'm like, what have I done? You know? And I used to pray, y'all, I'm being honest. I would pray every day in my prayers that God would send the guy to me. But in all honesty, y'all, I feel like he didn't send him to me because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. That's another thing you got to really think about. Are you really ready for what you want, what you say you're ready for? Are you really ready? You know, we can say all day, okay, this is what I want, God, X, Y, Z, but are we really ready for it? You know what I'm saying? I was still in the place where, I'm gonna be honest, where I was hurting. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy in Auburn, I had such high hopes for him. He actually met my mom and my brother by mistake. Alright, y'all, so that's pretty much it for the complexion. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the face real quick. I'm gonna get off camera and do my brows. Then I'll tell you how we met, but basically, honey, when I tell you, yeah. So anyway, I got to a point where I got so discouraged. I'm just being honest. I kind of gave up. And you know what? When they say that's when it happens, it's true. Like that's when it happens. Like when he show up out of nowhere. You know, so I kind of got to the point to where, ooh, honey, we're looking light with these lights. Let's press this in with the sponge. See how we looking once everything kind of melt in and sets. But yeah, like I was saying, so I got to the point where I got discouraged. I was just like, I'm over it. It ain't gonna happen. I guess I'll be an old cat lady or something, or you know, old maid with no children, whatever, honey. I just gave up. So that's when it happened. But I prayed prior to giving up. That's the key. I feel like I prayed prior to giving up. God, I got so particular about what I wanted. I prayed to God how tall I want him to be. I said, Lord, I'm already tall, girl. I can't deal with these little short men. Like, I'll meet guys that's like to here to me. I'm really tall. To me, anyway. I'm 5'7.5". I feel like I'm tall. My daddy was like 6 something. You know what I'm saying? I'm really short, but I'm tall. I'm like, why I had to take the tall gene? So anyway, I asked God, I said, please let him be tall, Lord. Let him be sensitive to like my knees. I'm a very sensitive person. Like, as hard as I won't say I portray myself, but I kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like defense mechanism that build up, and it's like it's an automatic response to have that wall up. You know what I'm saying? I was like perfect at having that wall and turning you to the, I would leave. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem. I told y'all cutting guys off and just being done with it. So I had gotten so comfortable with that, y'all, it honestly started to scare me. And I got so comfortable being alone that it started to scare me. I was always by myself, you know what I'm saying? And I always kind of like a little recluse anyway. So, like I said, before social distance was a thing, I was already doing it. But anyway, so a lot of stuff started to get to me. I'm like, dang, am I going to be like this the rest of my life? Am I going to be like a, you know what I'm saying, an old bitter, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I had to pray about it, you know what I'm saying? And prayer changes things, honey. Like, I'm telling you, pray them prayers, specific prayers. You know what I'm saying? God hears the prayers. It's just in His time He's gonna move this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't when, oh, I thought I should be dating someone, or oh God, I'm gonna be 30 and I only have, you know, no, it's not how it works. So here we are a year later. I'm gonna tell y'all when I come back on after getting on these brows exactly how we met. When I tell you that it was so God ordained, it was nothing but God. Because I'm telling you, when I say I was not looking, I had gotten so to the point that y'all just was like, whatever, I don't even care. I'll just be single all my life. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I gave up. And that's when it happened. That's when it happened. So let me go ahead and do my brows on camera real quick, because y'all gonna be like, wow. Like, that's how I tell people, like, I can't see how you cannot believe. You know, and this is, I'm not trying to push my belief, just disclaimer. I'm not putting my beliefs, but religious beliefs, on anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you about my God and the God that I serve. You know what I'm saying? If you're not here for that, feel free to unsubscribe, honey. Feel free to unsubscribe. I got my feelings not one bit. But you know what I'm saying? I brag about God because I know the God that I serve, and I know it was all Him that brought me right now. Like, all God. All God. It was not meant for me to meet nobody. It was not meant for me to meet Him, period. But God ordained it. Alright, so it's our love story, honey. Go ahead and just chat while I get ready to do my eyes real quick, chat what I'm doing over here. You just watch and listen to the story. Alright, so basically, honey, when I tell y'all God's amazing. Remember I told y'all I got into makeup last year, started quarantine, right? At that time I was buying a heck of a lot. All the stuff behind me is a bunch of drugstore stuff that I bought like when I started out in makeup last year buying stuff, right? I was on a whim just buying everything. So I would go to CVS, Walgreens, like literally every other day just looking for stuff to buy. Because that's when the gyms and stuff were shut down. They weren't letting people into the gym. So I ain't gonna say I'm depressed because gym is life for me, but I was down because I had nothing else better to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we got strictly remote with my job too, working from home too, right? All this plays into the story how we met, okay? So anyway, I was coming back home. I'll never forget the Memorial Day weekend. I was last year, God, crazy last year. Coming home from Memorial Day weekend, I went home for that weekend, came back. I had an appointment, as a matter of fact, that Monday I had an appointment in Tuscaloosa. That's a town that's here in Alabama, so I graduated from Road Tide. Anyway, so I was coming back from Tuscaloosa, actually coming back home here in Millbrook, right? So I said, okay, because I usually buy my groceries. I cannot talk, y'all, do at the same time. See them all off top. I just want to look at y'all and talk. It's a social worker, man. I like to make eye contact. I'm talking with folks. So anyway, I buy my groceries and everything on a Sunday. I like to be ready for the week, have all my meals and stuff ready. Should I do this first? Yeah, let me go with my highlight on first. No, let me go with my glue on first. Y'all, all the place. Okay, I told y'all I gave me fair warning to start this video that I'm going to be all over the place, okay? Alright, until I get more adapted to talking and doing makeup. But anyhow, I'm used to buying my groceries on a weekend, on that Sunday before the week starts. So anyway, being that I was out of town, I could not, you know, go and get my groceries. I just went on ahead. I said, well, I'll wait till tomorrow to go. So I came on in town. It was that Monday. I was getting back in. So I stopped at the local, either I was going at that time, you know, grocery stores was crazy. Everything was off the shelves and stuff. It was hard to find stuff anyway. So I was going to a lot of smaller stores like Family Dollar, Dollar General, or CVS or Walgreens, so they got like grocery areas in there to get my water for the week, like little stuff that I would just re-up on, water, my water enhancer flavor kind of things, tissue paper towels and stuff, right? So my babe works at CVS. He's a manager at CVS here in town, and so I tell y'all, I was this close to going to Walgreens, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to CVS because it's right here down the road from my apartment or whatever at that time. And so anyways, long story short, stopped by the CVS, right? Like, he gonna laugh when he see this. He's super friendly. Like, he's just a bubbly kind of person, and I'm just real kind of like, I'm not mean. I'm a social worker, so I like people by day, but I'm really much so an extrovert. Introvert, I mean, outside of work hours. I don't do all that talking. I be just ready to get what I gotta get and go home. I get tired of talking because I talk all day during the day for my job. Alright, so anyways, he was super friendly when I first came in. This is my first time seeing him in there. I had seen him a time before, but I didn't pay too much mind, you know what I'm saying? Because I was literally going in, y'all, when I go in stores, I'd be in and out. Especially at that time with COVID going on, I went in there and talk and all that kind of stuff, so I'd be trying to get it, what I gotta get and get out. Why am I sweating? I have no idea. I'm getting so nervous talking about this, y'all. Oh. Alright, so basically that's what happened, right? Came in, picked up all the stuff, right? So anyway, as I was picking up stuff, mind you, I came in a time before. I would always come in looking a hot mess from the gym, my gym clothes and stuff, sweaty and everything. And he would, you know, try to flirt and everything like that. Like, I took it as flirting, but I was like, well, it's just passive. He's probably being friendly, you know. right? So that particular day I came in, got my stuff, went to my car. I had bought my water. I bought the tray, not the tray, the pack of water. I usually would buy the jugs, but they didn't have the jugs that day. They only had like the packs you had to pick up, you know, those heavy packs of water. So he offered to bring my groceries to my trunk, and I was like, oh, okay, you know. I was like, do you just worry about it? Me being high and beyond so difficult. I just can't just accept somebody trying to be nice. I gotta ask questions. I said, did you just worry about it? You know, and so he was like, you know, well, no, but you know. So anyway, we made a little conversation about that, right? So, okay. Got my groceries, boom, bam, went home. I thanked him, you know, and stuff. And, you know, we talked, you know. I took it as I saw, maybe he's not friendly. Maybe he's just being friendly. He just maybe help everybody out like that. Maybe it's the kind of person he is, whatever, right? So I kind of thought about it, but I tried to like drop it. Cause see, for me, y'all, this is how I know, you know, I got so in my head at that time where I didn't even think it was possible. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, he's just being friendly. So I didn't think too much about it, right? Got home. Mind you, I told y'all we were completely make sure I'm recording, Lord. We were completely telephonic at that time. My job, we went completely telephonic at home, meaning work from home full time, basically. Okay, so at that time they was talking about, and I completely forgot, they were sending us equipment from our main office in Birmingham, and so they were sending us, you know, these computers and all the other kind of stuff to be able to work from home fully and stuff, right? And I didn't even realize that it was coming that day. That was supposed to come that day, right? So I got home and I had a sticker on my door. You know how FedEx and they leave a package or whatever, and if they can't leave it, it's something like that. They cannot leave a computer, you know, equipment you got to sign, but I can leave it at your door. Right? And so at that time I was in my apartment and I was like, why didn't I just take it to the front office? Like, it's open. I can see if it was after hours or you know, a Sunday or whatever, but they were open, but they didn't leave it at the office. So I thought that was kind of weird. And so they left a sticker on the door and it said to go back to where I had just left from, CVS. And I was like, what? I just left from CVS. I'm not going to CVS. I was livid. So, okay. So you had to call. I saw the sticker said that they left at CVS. I'm like, the CVS I just left from? So I got the little sticker. I called the number. Lo and behold, he answered the phone. And he was like, and I told him I was, and he was like, oh yeah, you was at the store. I'm like, yeah. I was like, so it's a package there for me, a computer. And I was like, Lord, the guy can know where I live and everything, my whole address, my whole full name. I was like, fix it, G. Anyway, to say the least, you know, he went crazy like that. But he's like, yeah, it's here at the store. I can't wait to see you come back in here and we see that pretty smile. And he's, you know, and I was like, ooh, I finally felt some kind of way. I was like, ooh, okay. And so anyway, we put all that on, chat. So anyway, I came back to the store. Got the computer or whatever. Ooh, this is pretty. Got the computer or whatever. I didn't have to sign for it or nothing. It was right literally behind the desk. And so he just handed it to me. And he was like, no, I'll take it to your car. So he brought the computer to my car, put it in my trunk, and all this kind of stuff. The computer and the printer, and put it in my trunk or whatever. And like, again, lo and behold, I told y'all, he was kind of making flirty. To me, I took it as a woman, I took it as him flirting, right? If I didn't tell y'all this already, I think I was doing so much rambling and talking. Y'all, I'm sorry. Like, every video ain't like this. It's just, I'm so all over the place. I probably should have made notes, but I want this to come off authentic to y'all. So anyway, I'm very aggressive. Okay, when it comes to men and dating, like, period, I've been that way. My confidence has always been like up here, high. I don't care. Like, even when I was fluffy, I'm fluffy now, child. My confidence has always been high. So I just approached him. You know, you tell when the guy flirting, right? And they scared to ask for a number. Let me tell you why he didn't ask. So I had to ask him. I basically told him I wrote down a piece of paper and my number on the receipt that I had just left from there. I wrote it on the back of the receipt, my number. So he dropped my printer and my computer in my trunk, and it was like he was still flirting, but he just wouldn't ask. I'm like, dang, it's, you know. So I was starting to get in my head. Then I'm like, okay, God, this ain't it. He wouldn't ask my number, Lord Jesus. So I was kind of getting depressed because he would ask my number. Me being me, I'm so aggressive. I just gave him my number. So and it worked out though. Now we talk about it. I'm like, why do you ask my number? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I didn't ask if you had a ring on your hand. So I was very apprehensive. My grandma gave me a ring, y'all. I used to wear it all the time. I'm so up and weight now. So anyway, at that time the ring could fit this hand only. My other hands, it was a small ring, so it only fit this hand. I didn't even think, y'all, that I was wearing some of my ring finger to scare guys off or help. I was thinking that I was taken or married. I didn't even realize that. I know women do that sometimes just to not want to get guys certain things, but honey, I wasn't trying to do it at that time, so I didn't even know it. My lash screwdriver, my lashes on. I go back putting my liner on with my mirror. I'm all over the place. So anyways, that's why he asked my number, because he saw that I had a ring on my hand. And I told him, I said, honey, I ain't with that game stuff. No, because folks killing these days over, you know, married folks. I said, I don't do that kind of stuff, honey. I said, I'm far from married. I'm like, no, I just wear this ring on my hand because it was a ring, like I said, at that time. Which one is going on? that my grandma gave me, so it was very sentimental to me, so I wear it. And I still had a ring, it's just it don't fit my hand now. So that was why he didn't ask me for my number, because he thought I was married. So that was another sign. I said, Jesus, this is it, Lord. A respectful man that would not ask my number because he think that I'm married. Jesus, thank you. So I admired the fact that he did not ask, he thought that I was married. Anyway, that's how we met. Is that not what I'm trying to get y'all? Let me sit up. What I'm trying to get y'all to see is, can you not see how God was all over that? All over that. Tell me how. It's not a coincidence, sis. It ain't a coincidence that I literally came in from town, went and pick up my grocery, some little grocery items, personal items, then get home, have a note on my door that says go back to CVS where I just left from. Okay, that was God. I was not meant to meet nobody. I mean, it was the last thing in my mind, for being honest, about meeting somebody. That was the last thing I was thinking about at that time. That's how I know God is real. I want y'all to know God is real. You can't, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on love. That's just my advice to you. Don't ever give up. Whenever you think it's not going to happen, that's when it's going to happen. When you stop thinking about it, it's upsetting, like for me, and obsessing over it, that's when it's going to happen. I'm telling you, sis, I've been there, done that. God is amazing. God is awesome. I know it was God for us. That's why I'm just so thankful, because He's everything and more that I pray for. Everything and more that I pray for. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to lash on y'all. It's drying. My glue drying. But He's everything and more that I pray for. Remember I told y'all I prayed for a guy that was going to be tall. I said, Lord, let him be tall, Jesus. Let him be tall. He's tall. He's taller than me. Even with heels on, he's taller than me. Y'all don't understand. Y'all taller than me, y'all get it. If you tall like me, child, you know the struggle. Got to put my mascara on and everything. So I'm so into this video. I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to know how good God is. That's my whole goal in life, is to let people know the goodness of God, honey. And even if you're not a believer, my goal is to get you to believe. By all means. Hold on, one thing saying. Yeah. So basically, honey, I want y'all to comment below. Do you agree? Do you see what I'm trying to tell y'all about how God works? Like how awesome that He is and how He moves in His time. Like, it's not our time, honey. It's His time. He gonna move first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking that day. I had been stopped looking. I ain't gonna say I wasn't ready, because I was ready, honey. You know, I told you in the beginning, I thought I wanted what I wanted, and I knew I wasn't ready for real, and God didn't deliver Him to me until I was in a place where I was really ready to receive Him. I had myself together. I had things that I know that I need to work on and check. And so that's another thing you gotta do, is be real with yourself, sis. Like, you know, are there things while you're in your waiting season that you can do so that when God does bring that one to you, you're already ready? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. My whole thing is, I don't want to be at a point where I felt like, oh, I was whole once I had somebody. Biggest mistake. I was whole before I met Him. He completes me. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have that sense of wholeness. You can't feel like you have to have a guy to survive, or you gotta have a guy to be XYZ or whatever. No, you gotta be so content with yourself and just self-love. Sis, self-love is the best love. I had that times 10. You know what I'm saying? I got to a point to where I wasn't always there. I'm telling you that I wasn't always there, but I developed that as time passed, as I was in my season of waiting. Alright, y'all, so I went ahead and finished off my eyes. I'll carry on for the sake of time. I feel like I'm gonna be long as it is. Do y'all like I did to your eyes? I kept it real simple. Just put this little pop of green and a tear duct here on my waterline, and in the inner corner here I use a jacket liner, the Dolos. I think it's Dolos, is sponsored the shade that I use for that inner corner. But anyway, y'all, I'm living. Y'all, let me find out. Profusion know what's up over there. Like, this is looking really good. This is like a foundation. So basically, y'all, I hope y'all got something from the video on today. I really hope that, if anything, for my single women. Well, I cannot talk like my lips. Hold on. Should this already. But yeah, I hope y'all got something from the video on today. I hope, like I said, for my single women that are out there, if you are saying the biggest 3 tips that I can give you, honey, first and foremost, being to pray. In all things, whatever you do, sis, don't stop praying. Don't be like me, and just because you don't see it happening, you just like, okay, I'm just gonna stop praying. Don't do that. Keep praying, because God hears those prayers. The silent prayers, even the ones you don't even speak out, but they're in your head, He hears those prayers. Okay, don't stop praying. Second, I would highly advise to, while you're in your waiting period, to be working on you. There's always something that we can do. There's always room for self-improvement in any area of life. Take this time, take that time to enjoy, for one, enjoy being single. Enjoy having that time just for you, working on you, whatever those things may be. Third, when it happens, be ready, sis. Be ready. Those are my 3 advice. So yes, girlfriend, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I don't know I'm gonna title it. chit chat, get ready with me, story time / testing some new makeup product type video. I really and truly hope y'all enjoyed the video on today. Most importantly, I hope y'all took something away from the girl talk that we had on today in regards to relationships and love, finding love, waiting on God. So I really hope that my story resonated with you. I hope that it gave you inspiration. I hope it gave you hope. I wanted first and foremost for y'all to see God in my story, in our story. So if God did it for me, honey, he'll do the same thing for you, and you. So there's nothing that he can't do. But yes, you guys, if you enjoyed the video on today, make sure you please give the video a thumbs up. Definitely helps my channel out so much. Helps to get pushed out to other viewers as well. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. It is free as well. I would love to have you over here. We are a growing family. This is what we do here. A lot of beauty content, wellness, to include a little bit of vlogs and lifestyle here and there as well. So again, you guys, until the next upload, I will see y'all next time. Bye.